Good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Hi everyone.
Hi everyone. Just a quick run through of this weekend's runners. We're going to keep it short and sharp, just like the Everest this weekend. So we'll rip into Randwick in the Regional Island. You have two runners, Amati drawn 6 and Vienna Princess drawn 13.
Both chances. Samati was a little bit disappointing first up, and Vienna Princess probably should have won one of the two last starts. No fault of anybody, just barrier draws and luck and running. So it's not the strongest race. I think they'll both run well, and Vienna Princess, despite the wide draw, I think is it nice odds.
Okay. Each way punter. Race 2, the big dance wild card. You've got number 9 Wicklow and 10 Solar Apex.
I think Wicklow's the best horse in the race, but he's got a wide draw to overcome. If he can overcome that with William Pike in the saddle, he'll run well. And Solar Apex, look out for him late.
Okay, straight into race 4, the St Leger Stakes, over 2,600 metres. Cucaracha, barrier 2.
Wet track's probably not going to suit him.
No.
He's got a massive weight. He's got a penalty for being a Group 1 winner of 4 kilos. It's not going to suit him, so we're just desperately trying to find the right race for him to get him back in form. So not sure if he'll run, Charlie.
And Chalkstream.
He's going along okay. Similar to him, he's probably best suited to a handicap. This is a set weights race, penalties.
I love the distance though, isn't he?
He will, 2,600. Hasn't had a run for a while, but he's going okay.
Then into the Sydney Stakes, where you've got Tycoonist and Blondo. Blondo also up the line in Queensland.
Blondo's going to run in Sydney, and $1 million race. He needs a bit of luck from that draw, but he's capable on his day and runs well fresh. Tycoonist comes up from Melbourne. Hasn't had a lot of luck down there. He handles all conditions, he's drawn well. He'll run a cheeky race.
Amazing. New race, and it's brought one from Melbourne and one from Queensland.
Well, you'll see that. You'll see that. Quite the big fields. These races are taking
Money
off.
talks.
Yeah, simple as that.
Then into the real money maker, the Tab Everest. Barrier 12, field of 12.
Look, the horse is well. He's in great form. He's confident, and what more can you say about James McDonald aboard? It's a great race. I respect every horse in it. They're all good on their day. They're all been set for the race, and it's going to make this year's edition one of the greatest, I'd say. So Nature's Trip will be flying the flag. He's got the highest rated horse or sprinter in the world.
Belt.
Yes. And let's hope he can retain it.
He's going for the real Grand Slam, isn't he?
Yes.
TJ, Ascot, Everest. Bang, bang, bang. Right.
That'll rock.
It's exciting, won't it? Yeah, I'll get pretty excited if he wins. Race 8, the Silver Eagle, Ranch and Blinkers on, barrier 10, J4.
Yeah, I'd like to see a better track with him. He's going well enough at home, but he needs a decent track.
Waterford, drawn somewhere in a different race course.
Yeah, they redrew the race after he drew wide last week, and he drew wide this week. So he's a very good horse, very good horse. Whether he can win dropping back a distance from that barrier, it'll be luck and running, and there's actually not a lot of speed in the race. So yeah, he's one to follow.
And Espionage, who also loves an awkward barrier.
Yeah, she's got a wide draw again. Still 50-50 whether we run her. She's got an invitation to the invitation next week, and it's a $2 million mares race, 1,400 metres, and obviously she'd be better on a better track as well. So we'll make a decision with her closer to Saturday morning.
Okay, then you've got a small army in the 5 Diamonds Prelude.
Well,
Lord Ardmore.
This is a good example of prize money, bringing horses. These horses would normally be going to other races, I guess, mainly Melbourne. So they've stayed here for the big prize money. Massive field. Lord Ardmore probably just needs to lift a little. His form a month ago was red hot, but he's just dropped off a bit. But we've done our best to freshen him up and hope to see him run well again.
Okay, Alias.
He's going great. He'll run well fresh. He's a good sharp horse if kept fresh. And yeah, it's a tough race. Lots of the Epsom winner in there and that. They'll be hard to beat, but he'll be running home strongly.
The front man, James Allman.
Probably just needs to lift a little. Second up, he's sort of heading towards races like the Gong and those type of races. So he's going okay.
And Allman's flying, isn't he?
He is, yeah. He's the Hugh Bowman of Queensland, in my opinion. He's good, cool, calm, collected rider, and horses respond to him, and very patient and level-headed young man. So,
Going for a bit of track work in the morning.
yeah,
Teach him a thing or two, do you reckon?
we will.
Will you? My word. Isn't he in for a treat? Too much to bear? Tom Sherry.
Yeah, well, he's sort of getting ready for the 5 Diamonds. 1800 metres will probably suit him better. This is 1400, 1500? 1500. And yeah, it's probably a bit short for him, but geez, 2 runs at the start of the prep were good, and he's freshened up well since.
Hey, Yee, Jim Byrne?
He's going okay. He might be better placed next week in the Flante. So 50-50 whether he runs.
And finally, a tissue, barrier 13, Jay Ford.
She's going on okay. Probably just needs to lift a touch. It's good to see that she's drawn a gate. Hasn't had a lot of luck in her runs. By Jay's admission, she had no luck last start. 3 wide and went too early. But
He'll be out to redeem
he
himself.
will.
And finally, race 10, the Angst Stakes, Polly Gray.
Polly likes to wet, so yeah, she's first up, but she's ready to run a good race.
Grace and Harmony from 13.
Yeah, I'd like to see the track improve for her, and if it does, she's certainly right up to these.
And finally, last start winner, Fine Point, barrier 2,
She's
Kay McAvoy.
come through that run really well, and she'll run well again. Good draw, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Fantastic.
What's your best?
No,
Through
that's on the
Charlie's
next
eyes.
segment.
Is it?
Yeah.
Set it for the segment.
That's it, otherwise Sophie's phone explodes.